I've been dolo since the jump. When I make it, I'ma still be dolo. I don't fuck with these niggas or these hoes. If it ain't about no pies or the shit, no business shit, no making money, I don't even wanna talk to you. Y'all all be weird. I'm in my own lane, you get me rockin' out dolo.
I love you too, Frieza.
Have you ever been stuck in a drought and got out? I've been feeling like music, my only way out. She so toxic, I'm like, what the fuss about? And since I got up, these hoes wanna fuck me now. All of a sudden, she tell me she love me, but when I was down, you ain't look around for me. I looked out for niggas, they ain't return favor. Try to top it up with him, he turned to a hater. Damn, look here.
Hey, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome to another video, man. Here we go, we back at it again. You see me on the back of the go-kart. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a ride. It's an Uber, you hear me? But today I'm coming at y'all with a jump shot video and a badge video, as promised, as planned, to help y'all out, man. And I'm not just coming with one jump shot, but I'm coming with 3. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so you want to start it off by going to your badges. And my first badge is Acrobat. That's not a bad badge to have, especially taking it up and having to switch hands. And if you're driving layup good enough, you can make a sexy play. So you can never go wrong with Acrobat. Giant Slayer is another great badge to have, especially if you're taking it up on a 6'9", which are dominant in 2K this year. It gives you a very high chance of finishing that layup. And Pro Touch, that's a pretty good badge to have too, man, especially when you got an 86 contest, man. That extra oomph on that take, man, it can really help you out. Rise Up, just to help you give it up quicker. You don't want to be slow, especially in the paint. You will get blocked. So, quick is key. Fearless Finisher, man, that's like basically having the helmet on and running straight through the defense. Basically. So, you can never go wrong with Fearless Finisher. I like it. I've always used it in 2K. 2K23, man, badges they're really different this year. So, you really go with how you like and how you play. Finishing isn't really my forte, but you got to be all around this year. Now, down to my bread and butter, shooting. I have Guard Up. It's one of the early badges I use and it helped me out a lot. So if you want to use Guard Up, that's a good badge to have as well, especially if you have all your loadouts unlocked. So Guard Up is a good one to use, especially when someone's running up to you late. And everyone knows if your hand isn't up, it's not a contest. So Guard Up is a great one to have. Volume Shooter, if you run at point or you have the ball a lot, Volume Shooter is great, especially if you're getting those open looks consistently. Volume Shooter is a great badge to have, especially if you're shooting over and over and over again. Space Creator, that's more for a playmaking badge. I use that pretty often, especially because I shoot off the step back and off the crossover, and I create a lot of space off my shot. Green Machine is another good badge to have because we can only make greens this year. We can only make greens this year. So make sure you put Green Machine on. My bad, y'all. Make sure you put Green Machine on. Agent 3. Best shooting badge in the game. Let's leave it at that. Make sure you have that on. You will hit every shot wide open. Limitless range. Try to get that as high as you can get it. I got it on silver so I can kind of spread my badges out. I didn't really make my build how I wanted to. But this is my first build in the game. And that's a great badge to have, especially all the way maxed out. Now let's go ahead and jump into the playmaking badges. Alright, bro, so for your playmaking, I got Ankle Breaker on Hall of Fame. You will get all the animations with this on. There's nothing wrong with having Ankle Breaker on Hall of Fame. It's kind of a pointless badge, but at the same time, if you want to see your opponent get their ankles broken, that's what you want. So the next badge I got is Needle Threader. Needle Threader is a nice badge to have, especially if you getting it into a really tight spot. I just always throw it in a nice tight spot and it hits them every time. This badge consistently pops up over and over again. My next badge I like to have on is Hyperdrive. Man, we all know if you're a 2K fan, Hyperdrive. If you dribble, Hyperdrive. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Put that on. Put that on. If you want to move quick up and down the court, Hyperdrive is what you need. Alright, so next badge up on the list, Quick First Step. It's a great badge to blow right past your defender. A great badge for starting your combo off. if you like to dribble a lot, like I said, most of these badges contribute to that. This badge is a big one. If you can move faster than your defender, you can set up a really nice play. Next badge up, clamp breaker. It's basically unpluckable times 3. You don't lose the ball, you can't get forced into turnovers. I don't lose the ball as much as I had this badge equipped it. And that's facts. I don't get ripped that much anymore. I switch between unpluckable and clamp breaker. I go between the two, but I like clamp breaker. It's a great badge to stick to. So let's go ahead and jump into defensive badges. My player, I need to upgrade some things, but I got all my badges, my defensive badges all around. As you can see, I got all of them. Ankle braces so I don't get broken. Break wall so I can set some screens here and there, and that helps out pretty often. Off ball pass so I can move pretty quick from defender to defender, especially in those 3-on-2s, 2-on-3s. I can get around that. But these are all my defensive badges right here. And I got something else for you guys. I got my other loadout, my other shooting loadout at least. As you see, I run amped right here. This one's really good for you shooting fatigued. If you dribble a lot, you're going to get fatigued pretty often. And you might need to pull that 3 if you're wide open. So that's what I run right here. I got volume shooter on Hall of Fame. Like I said, I like to bounce between that badge and do certain things with it. I like it on Hall of Fame sometimes. I got shot creator on Hall of Fame as well. Nice mix. I go off with this one. I usually run this pretty often. But like I said, I switch between 2. I like to play with my badges. And Agent 3, like I said, you can never go wrong with that. So let's go ahead and jump straight into those jump shots, as I promised. Here's the first jump shot. Clyde Drexler for the base. Rudy Gay for the release 1. And Oscar Robertson for release 2. Quick shot. I use this all the time. I've been using it since the game started. I don't miss. I hit my open shots, so I have no reason to put a different jump shot on. But I do try other ones whenever this one don't work out too well for me. Like I said, this is a quick one. This is usually just for players that get open very fast and just need to pull it. I say 6'6" and under. So if you're 6'6" and under, this is really your jump shot. But I got something for the tall builds and the medium builds as well. And you can use these pretty 50-50. So right here, I got my Kevin Durant, Paul George, and Rudy Gay. This one's pretty quick, but it's really smooth too. It's for those taller builds, like 6'10" and under. You can get a great shot off. This one right here, another 6'10" and under for those centers, small forwards, power forwards. This one's a good one as well. So you can definitely try this out. That's it for the jump shots, man. Thank you for checking out the video. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna keep trying to drop content as much as I can, at least 2 times a week. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like.
I'm worried about nothing but my business. Drink gun straight to my kidneys. Bitch think she hurt my feelings.